Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sims 4 OASIS challenge, which looks completely different. Let us just address the elephant rocks in the room. Look at this place. Look at it. I am so proud. I am so proud about everything that has been accomplished. Hey, you all just like be paused for a second. What are you doing, Soot? That is so rude. Is he seriously peeing on one of my plants? I caught you in the act, little buddy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I'll deal with that in just a moment. That is so funny. But anyway, look at this, guys. Look at this. I am so happy. This has been a few hours of work, kind of poking and prodding, moving the greenhouses, expanding things here and there. But we finally have a springs that I can be proud of. This is what I should have done all along. Set up these rock boundaries so that we no longer have just that awkward, like, well, this looks weird sort of patch of grass and the little plant. And I also replaced a couple trees. Let me take you through our brand new world right now, just really quickly, and then we're going to get on to the very important issue of where the heck is my snow, but we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so as you guys can tell, I have surrounded the entire lot like I was talking about with rocks, not just any rocks. These are some very special resizable and raisable rocks from Bakey. Bakey is one of my favorite modders. He seems to always create things exactly when I'm thinking about them. Animated animals, all sorts of unlocked objects. He does a fantastic job at what he creates, and I highly recommend checking his stuff out. I should definitely do some sort of really cool mod overview for him soon, and this would actually be a great lot to do it, because eventually all of those greenhouses will be filled with the ambient animals that are in The Sims 4, which are basically, you know, just the little animated mouse and some of the other creatures, the iguanas and the spiders from the various game packs. And we're going to put them into the greenhouses when we get them set up eventually. But look at how thematic and how amazing our lot looks thanks to all of the rocks that he had. I resized a whole bunch of them. I scooched them around with move objects on. I lifted them up and down, and it's just fantastic. I definitely recommend checking out his raisable rocks. I think it's one of his latest releases. I follow his YouTube, which is a really easy way to find out like the really cool things he has released. But as a result, we have an entire section of the park kind of cordoned off, and it has much more, still kind of a square, but much more of a spring feel. Like there's something special about this specific location, which is what I really wanted for the Sacred Springs. And man, has it ever been really hard to get all of the items. We'll talk more about what I learned about splicing plants in just a second. But this is what the Sacred Springs looks like now. I'm really in love with it. I had to move a few of the greenhouses, which means that the jungle greenhouse I actually had to like redo a little bit. I used some of his rocks to kind of redo the inside so that we have some nicer rocks inside with our little mock waterfall that I still need to figure out how to make it look a little bit better. I think I need to rearrange where the plants go because I had to scooch the whole thing over like 2 tiles, and that really made it mad. I put down some more of the decorative pieces since we have a lot more money. Thank you, Flora! Everyone loves your romantic bouquets. You're doing a great job. But I put down more of the plants all over the place, and I think everything's doing well. Oh, look, we have some emotions. Oh, wait, that's not emotions. That's like a, well, I guess technically, if you're going to call a beating plasma heart fruit an emotion, I mean, it's the seat of emotions. And our lilies, yes! Okay, we'll talk about our lilies in just a minute. Oh, there's even more lilies over here, yes! We'll talk about our lilies in just a minute too, because I found out something very important about spliced plants, but we'll get to that in just a moment. But yeah, I had to move the greenhouses. I expanded the size of the money tree greenhouse because Flora happens to have enough aspiration points. Where are they? Here we go. She happens to have enough aspiration points that we can now have a second money tree. I am so excited. I really hope we can start making tons and tons of money with that money tree. It'd be so useful. Oh, and I made a little kind of cordoned off area for our science-y things that need to be outdoors. I think this is a really nice way to do it, so it's sort of just tucked out of the way and not quite in the main garden like everything was before. Also, speaking of the main garden, the tree has changed. And that is because I was sick and tired of the other tree just magically deleting itself all of the time. So I have replaced that tree with a brand new tree that fits our lot a lot better. This is the Glade Tree. It will take us into Sylvian Glade. I think that's a great idea. I'm going to see if we can still use it, even though I kind of sized it up. I don't think you can, but it'd be kind of cool if you could. And I removed the plant sim tree and put it into our inventory because that thing is bright freaking pink, and that really doesn't vibe with my beautiful desert aesthetic that we have started to create, okay? It just doesn't mix well. And speaking of creating a desert aesthetic, I actually figured out how to get the aloe vera plants, which I think, where are you guys? These aloe vera plants right here. I think they are only in debug, but I found them when I was trying to move everything around and just get it all tidy. And I moved them up on top using the like up and down shifting that you can do with move objects on top of these rocks, and it looks great. So we're going to actually put like more little hidden pieces, maybe a little like hole with a mouse in it, maybe some of the fossils that we find we can decorate on top of the rocks. And I think that'd be a really great way to just add some more accents. And I thought maybe eventually we'll end up upgrading this little camping area into like a proper restaurant, maybe a souvenir shop, so people can come to the sacred springs. Maybe they can do a little gardening. I think with how hard it is to get all of the plants for the collection, I may let myself have permission to send my Sims here to collect any of the plants they want. Maybe they have to like donate a bunch of money, give money to Eve, like donate simoleons for it. Maybe they can only take the plants in the retail shop. I'm not sure. But if I tried to do this legacy style, we would be like a generation and a half in and still going. So I will forever view having really high quality plants and having rare plants on a lot as something very special, like a very unique family heirloom. But like, yeah, it's just a lot harder to get these set up than I thought it would be. And it's making me think that Eve needs to let her life kind of continue on. I actually do have aging on. She has like 70 days before she grows up. I think we might tweak that. And I think that now that we have things kind of semi-established, we've got a good flow going on, starting next year with many other things. Oh, what's this? New skill day for skill improvement. What a cute holiday. I love that idea. I definitely want to see what we can do on that one. That's a brand new holiday. But I think with the start of the new year, I'm also going to possibly see about really changing even Flora's life by maybe having them talk about growing a plant baby of their own, because I just like to imagine that Flora just becomes a complete spring bunny during the spring. She just thinks about romance all the time. Maybe they're going to talk about making a plant sim baby, and what I think I'll do then is just come up with some creative ways. Uh-oh, hang on, guys. Whoa. Apparently I'm already feeling the pollen from spring, pardon me, but I'm coming up with some creative ways where they might actually really start a family, and I'm beginning to think maybe we can make Soot. I was gonna say make Soot happier, but like getting another dog that he could be friends with, maybe have some puppies with, but I don't know about this. And we already can't take very good care of our dog. How old are you anyway, buddy? So he's got like a long time before he even ages up into an elder. So we'll revisit the puppy idea. Oh, maybe I can have our squirrel have babies. Now that appeals to me quite a bit more, seeing what kind of really uniquely colored squirrels we could have as time goes on. So we might let Acorn go ahead and like try for baby with some local cats so that we can have a squirrel cat hybrid, and we'll just blame Eve for like, I don't know, maybe she slipped something into the food that she wasn't supposed to that messed with their genetics. But yeah, okay. So sorry for rambling so long. I'm just so freaking proud of this place. It's finally starting to look like what I kind of envisioned. And I'm realizing I prefer a legacy style of play. So we're going to start shifting gears a little bit and kind of turning our minds towards what a legacy style play would be. What do I really want from Eve? What do I really want to be able to see out of the OASIS challenge? And I think the answer is not only the greenhouse is here, but I might have Eve and her family, since they started technically proper legacy style, flat freaking broke with just a tiny shack, start buying some residential lots, and I might have them really properly move on to being a very unique and weird legacy family now. Oh, and if you guys are wondering where the other supernaturals are, like Patchy's hanging out over here, and our gnomes I actually allowed to like kind of be scattered because it's winter. I figured the gnomes don't want to all stay, you know, outside. So a lot of them have come in. Like we have Rosie. Is this Rosie or Begonia? Hang on. Oh, this is the unnamed new gnome who likes to watch Flora do her work. Some of the gnomes like to sit in the greenhouses. Some of the gnomes like to be downstairs. I just kind of scattered them around the place. Also, we have a few visitors today because I tried getting that club idea going, the spring cleanup club. It worked really well because they were all tending to the garden. Summer, Morgan, and Yuki were doing fantastic with that. And then they started harvesting my crops. And that's a no. That's absolutely not acceptable. I need those. So I might turn them on. Like I might like sell a bunch of stuff. Like they harvested almost my entire vegetable greenhouse. I mean, if they're starving, I'm okay with that, but like those are mine. I have science to do with those. Oh, and final update on this like really long rambly update video. Sorry about that. I found out after doing a little bit of sleuthing that the chances of growing the things that you splice for have been dramatically reduced. So it's very, very hard to get the plants that you splice for. Like the bird of paradise on this tulip, bird of paradise, and chrysanthemum plant is going to be very, very difficult to get. There's a much, much smaller chance than there used to be about the rare spliced things growing, which is why we still don't have a dragon fruit on this spliced plant. And that sucks because I really need the orchid. So what we're going to do is we are going to expand the science all the way. We will expand our science, and we are going to put down a whole bunch more of these little flower beds, and we're going to be scientific with it. If the chances are lower, we will increase our odds by adding in more spliced plants, especially now that our lilies are finally starting to grow. So, phew, that was plenty to talk about, wasn't it? Right? All right, and what am I doing over here? Also still trying to get this woman promoted. It turns out the top of the botanist and flower arranging career are not that exciting. I peaked. I wasn't supposed to, but I finally lost patience and peaked. But I think it's still good to work towards because it completes some of our challenges for this. All right, so let's get going. Sorry I DM'd so long. There's just a lot going on. I'm going to go ahead and sell this nuzzlenip. Maybe we will breed our squirrel pretty soon because I think that you guys would actually really love that. What is that woman doing? So it literally just peed there, okay? You don't want to do whatever you were doing over there. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to take a few more cuttings. I guess we could go harvest blackberries. At least we have some living blackberries, thank goodness. This splice plant worked. Oh, hey, Eve. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, yes, the ghost friend just called us and she wants to join our spring cleanup group. I would love that. Hey, Eve, I'm wondering if I could join the spring cleanup. I know the club is very exclusive, but I think I have what it takes. What do you say? That is so cool, guys, because you can't invite a ghost over normally. So I'm totally going to allow her to join the group, and then we can actually maybe like drop these ladies from it and just have Anvi show up and she can help out here at the springs because she wants us to grow the death plant. If you guys saw a couple episodes ago when I like kind of messed with some machinima stuff, she wants us to grow the death plant so that she'll be able to come back to life eventually because we can use the ambrosia. And I was thinking Anvi would be like a really cool, like almost like sister of the heart figure because she looks so much like creepily much like Eve. So it'd be really fun to have her move in. But that's really awesome. So she wanted to join our little exclusive club. We could invite her over. The only downside is I kind of need to like harvest all. But I guess if I send Flora to harvest all the flowers, and Eve to harvest everything else. Then everyone else can do their cleanup. So I guess I just have to make sure that I have everything harvested before all of these people come over and steal my stuff while I am trying to grow stuff. Oh, and then also, you know, second day of winter. I have my field of snowdrops, crocuses, and Christmas cactuses Christmas roses growing. But where's my snow? I still don't have snow. So you're so sad. Hang in there, puppers. I'm missing my snow, and I don't appreciate that. So we're going to try to use the weather machine to put some snow on the ground by the end of the day. Where are you going, woman? Stop trying to play with your cow plant for just a minute. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and have her analyze a few plant samples. There we go. Are you already done? Jeez. All right, we're going to go ahead and sell this one. Yeah, I'm telling you, Flora is just so fast. I'm going to send her inside here. I want her to harvest all of these flowers. Uh-oh, did something go bad? This bluebell plant died! Oh, that's so tragic. I wonder, oh, geez. The quality is like dipping on these bluebells. What happened, bluebells? Here, like, I guess I've got a bazillion and a half begonias, but can I like fertilize them with some daisies? What's the best fertilizer I've got? Probably, to be honest, the begonias. Let's go ahead and do a comparison. So I used crocus. Okay, we're going to harvest here. I'm going to do a couple harvests, and then we're going to do a really quick experiment so I can try to understand this confusing new gardening system. All right, Eve's earning stuff. So this was a daisy flower that we used as fertilizer. I don't think it did anything. This was a... Oh, whoa! The begonia definitely did something. Did the daisy actually do something? The daisy did not do anything. Oh, but the crocus did. So the rare flowers do give you quite the boost. Wow. All right. Hey, begonia. Come back, begonia. You're very useful. What plant is this? This is a crocus. Oh, can I actually fertilize this enough that we can have her work on her evolve plants thing, because she needs to do that too. Fertilize. Good to know. Now I know, guys. The begonias are totally worth it, and now we can evolve a plant. Yes. Okay, yeah. Look at that. And now we have another tulip flower that we can actually evolve. We do not have very many high quality plants here, so it's good to see that if you're just a little more methodical with fertilizing everything, then the results can end up really good. All right, there we go. I wonder if increasing the results, or like increasing the quality of your... Are you doing good? Yeah, the holly bush is doing good. Can I like begonia? Come here, begonia. I wonder if increasing the quality of your flowers can increase the quality of... Did that do anything? Oh, almost. Okay. So yeah, that does help. But yeah, if increasing the quality of your flowers increases the quality of your flower arrangements, I am not sure. All right, we're going to go ahead and let Flora take care of things. Soot is feeling super sad. What are you doing, woman? I guess she was just like researching one of her plants. Can she go ahead and fertilize? These have already been fertilized recently. I guess I should just go ahead and harvest all the collectibles. Oh, we do have Wolfsbane. I can finally harvest over here, which is nice because the Wolfsbane was not grown last time. All right, how'd that go? We now have some tulips. I can sell this. And ta-da! Wolfsbane! This flower is nothing special in its raw form. When used as an ingredient in food or drink, it will affect the nocturnally oriented. I have not had that one before, but I think that just finally unlocked, boom, a new plant. That makes me very happy. All right, Eve, for crying out loud, will you... She's missing her plant slides. Okay, I think she did not get very many results from that. Whoa, we're inside a tree. I mean, you know, I guess she could just like sit down and maybe do some logic-y things. Oh, my plants are ready. Okay, lemon tree and apple tree. Hang on, Eve. We've got work for you to do. You're gonna come over. We're going to supercell Is it good to... Yeah, we'll go ahead and supercell everything over here. The mushrooms, the snapdragons, all of that. And then we are going to take a cutting from this cherry tree because, my friends, the apple tree is ready. Oh, science. All right. Meanwhile, what are you... Whoa, are you just... Okay, so she was fertilizing a few more of the plants. Hopefully some of them will be good to go. Yeah, I never really paid attention to the fertilizing in detail, like mousing over it before. And I feel like I just opened a code in gardening that I had no idea about. Are you doing good? Okay, yeah. Patchy's doing good. He's here. I guess we should go ahead and say hello to him. Maybe show off pet. She super sold so much stuff. That's so cool. Look how much money we have now. We just really needed to get everything. Let's go ahead and discuss new idea. Maybe Brighten Day. Oh, we have some bills to pay just as I started getting all excited about the money we have. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Patchy over there. Flora, how you doing? See, and now she's finished with gathering. Let's go ahead and just give a little, let's give a little pet. But now she is finished with taking care of all of these flowers. And I've taken care of a whole bunch of the plants over here. I want to harvest these lilies and harvest these lilies because I'm going to need those. But then I could just like turn on the club and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Huh. That's good. That's good. If I just take the precaution of harvesting the things I want, then I don't care if everybody else like tends to the club stuff. All right. And meanwhile, Flora, let's have you come over. I think we're finally going to see them. I really feel like legacy families develop more personalities than challenge families, unless you're doing like a not so berry challenge. So I'm really looking forward to quote unquote having more personality in my Sims, to be completely honest. Oh, and we have lily flower and snapdragon makes orchids. So guess what we're about to do, my friends? We are going to harvest the snapdragons. There we go. Hey, Soot. I know you want to go on a walk, buddy. If I had, like, another... Here, maybe I can... Let's go ahead and start a gathering. I did it. Maybe somebody will take Soot on a walk for me. Because I'm kind of busy right now. Sorry, Soot. See, and me getting struck... Like, us getting struck by lightning was supposed to make Soot's life happy. As weird as that sounds. Alright, we have 2 lily plants. Oh, but look, somebody's coming to play with Soot. Seriously? That is going to be amazing if this actually works out. All right, is this? Yeah, here's a snapdragon. Whoa, dude.
Hey.
Morgan, did you just yell at my dog? Because that is not going to fly. It's Anvi. Morgan, dude, like, did you seriously just yell at my dog? Because that's really not going to fly. Gutsberry, crocus, blackberry, cherry, carrot, Christmas, avocado. Where did my snapdragon go? Strawberry, gutsberry, cherry. Okay, now I need another snapdragon sample. That's fine. Let's go ahead and plasma fruit. Let's harvest the snapdragons. Let's go ahead and take a cutting. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Morgan, you're supposed to take care of my dog. It literally says care for pets. Here, maybe if I add in to the social, be friendly to cats and dogs. What do you think about that? You got to do that to be this. Oh, look at Anvi. I'm so happy that she's here. And now she can help out. So she must think helping out with the Sacred Springs might get her a little bit closer to being able to have that death plant show up and to have the ability to come back to life. So I can't blame her for being excited. Crocus, snapdragon, there we go. All right, and now we should hopefully get lily, orchid, or snapdragon. So we have a few more splice plants that will kind of like kick around here. All right, Soot, yep, you're happy, buddy. He just really wants to go on a walk. I'm sorry, Soot. Having an adventurous dog when you're basically like a stay-at-home scientist who's constantly doing research is a little difficult. Let's see. Open. There we go. Alright, we found a bunch of feathers. There we are.
Oh, nay.
See, our ghost friend is stealing my mushrooms! Ah, I just have to make sure everything possible that I want is harvested before anybody comes in. But otherwise, everybody can come help me. Like, the ghost is super happy. Where's everybody else? They better be taking care of my animals. I really hope they are. Whoops, and Flora is done. Let's go ahead and have her sell that. And make, like, she makes so much money now. That's what I mean. Like, what's the point of making this money if we don't have kids to spend it on, if that makes sense? For the sake of just giving everybody a bit more personality. So we'll have fun with that. All right. My snapdragons! Oh, my snapdragons got harvested before I could get over there. And now we're just talking to plants too, because we're filling it. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. And we'll change up the style. Are you gonna harvest my plants? No, Anvi! Don't steal my potatoes! Oh, thank goodness. She's just like roaming around now. We can go ahead and dispose of this dead plant. Morgan is not in the club. You know what, Morgan? You yelled at my dog. Like, I'm gonna kick you out of the club because you yelled at my dog. That's not cool. All right, and Patchy has gone back to being on his spot. Oh, wait. Was she being nice to my cat? My cat didn't know what to think about her. Oh, it's just the, or my squirrel, cough, cough. That's all it was. Morgan just didn't know what to think about dogs. Okay, I don't think that was a nice thing to do still, Morgan, but I will accept your apology. Also, now we can, oh yes, there's another trash plant on the way. Because we disposed of a dead plant and it just turned into a bunch of trash. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I know that this was like completely 1000% all over the place. And actually, I need to have Flora stop messing around with that. And she doesn't really do anything club-wise, unfortunately. I'm going to have her come down. She can pay the bills. Oh, she seems like the more responsible of these two after all. And I'll go ahead and end the club gathering because I think everything's going good here now. Oh, look at that! Morgan's really getting attached to my squirrel. I look forward to breeding my squirrel with cats in the future because we're scientists here. That's what we do. Hopefully everybody will head out pretty soon. We're going to come over and say hello to our ghost friend. We're going to ask her about her day. And friendly. Maybe we can give her a gift. Oh, she vanished into thin air. Wow. She is only going to show up to help us out with some of the stuff we do, isn't she? That's really cool. All right, let's get a couple more things done. We're going to come over here. We are going to graft on... Where's my cherry? Where's my cherry? Cherry! Yes. All right. Cherry and apple together will hopefully give us the pomegranates to get a pomegranate tree up and going, which will make me super happy. And then finally, Flora, let's assign you to writing another children's book. What should it be about? The carrots of winter. Let's see, the carrots of winter. There we go. Although the snow was piled high, the snow was piled to the tops of the pines, but the lone bunny still was searching for the carrots she desired. There we go. That sounds like a cute little story, and we can add it into her little bookshelf. By the way, one of our little Rosie, one of our gnomes, came down so that she can keep an eye on all of these really awesome carrots that we have in here for Flora's little section. We do have a little bit more money now. I will be working with that money in the future. What do we have here? Apple tree. No. What are you doing? Get over here. And come on, guys. We need to see her. Can she not reach it because of the... Wait. I think she's doing it. Oh, she glitched out. No! How will I get the pomegranate if the apple tree won't? Why won't you splice? Oh, guys, we might have to make it. Object is intersecting the floor of the ceiling. No, it's not. I promise. Maybe it's because of the... I bet it's because of the big rocks that we put out. All right, let's shrink the... Oh no, the ceiling is too small now. What have I done? Don't do as I do. Like, trust me, you're gonna be a little confused. All right, there's that. I think I needed to pull that in. There we go. All right, there's that and that. There we go. All right, get back in there, apple tree. I really need you in my life. Trust me. Okay, can't intersect with other objects. That's fine. Let's try grafting my cherry tree There we go. Please. Oh yay! And Flora can now write screenplays. And nope, it's just an apple tree. What is with this? It has been like this forever on this lot. This cursed lot may not be able to handle, trees. So we might actually have to invest in a little real estate. Maybe a nice little orchard out in Windenburg. How does that sound, guys? We can adjust. We can adjust. We can take a hard right and adjust to whatever gets tossed at us. You are not intersecting anything in the ceiling, I promise. You're gonna be so much happier if you're inside. There you go, apple tree. No, what the heck? Elm tree, go back where you belong. Oh dear. All right, you get out of the way. Eve is unfortunately a little sick, so I'm gonna let her go ahead and go to bed. And the very last thing I want to do today, I just remembered, is plant that other money tree that we can now finally get. So there we go. Like a lot of changes, a lot of changes. I'm actually really proud of everything that we managed. Boom, there we go. Little money tree, come to me. There it is, another money fruit. We're gonna go ahead and plant it right there. I'm actually super proud of everything that has been done, and I'm ready to start having more of a family feeling here. I'm ready for it to start feeling kind of a little bit more like a legacy, if that makes sense, because I really feel like you get a better sense of friendships and personalities. We've been having them grind away at the challenge, but I'm going to make the seasons last a little bit longer. Once we hit the new year, I'm going to start having them have more friendships, more days off, because honestly, they have a lot of time. I may even have them switch careers. When we, like, I may have Flora become a author, for instance. She's going to go ahead and just straight up fertilize this with a begonia, and she's going to fertilize this one with a begonia too. I may have Flora become an author. Maybe she'll spend a lot of time away from home because she is kind of, you know, like the flower bunny. Let's see. Are you good? Come on, little money tree. Did you like that? It didn't seem to respond to the offering of a little bit of begonia, but that's okay. Not your normal tree. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And we'll come back down here. Let's have her resume writing The Carrots of Winter. And yeah, I'm just ready for more of a family feel. I'm ready for more of a family feel, and I feel like maybe getting a plant sim bunny hybrid child, or I think Morgan's boyfriend. Caleb has showed up. The vampire boyfriend. That would be that's my new headcanon for those two. But yeah, maybe a plant sim child, maybe a child that the gnomes bring them, having been lost around a wishing well or inside a magical forest. Who knows? It'll have some mythological twist, but this will still be the science legacy that I really hope for. We'll start buying up a bunch of lots. We will build greenhouses over there. I will make those greenhouses available to my other sims and my other series. And I guess I'm just going to do all of the heavy lifting of how hard it is to mess around with these plants in this series. And my other series, I'm not really going to put the green family through the ringer of having to like bend over backwards for a generation and a half just to get a single orchid. It's definitely a challenge. They can just come here, they can donate some of their time, maybe join a club, help out clean things up, maybe do a task or two, and then they can go ahead. Oh, did we just break the computer? We sure did. Good luck, Flora. Just try fixing it. But yeah, we'll make it so that all of my other families after this can just benefit from the hard work and the scientific advancements that the Eureka branch is doing here. And I think that'll be pretty fun. And I'm really, really, really proud and happy of how different everything looks and how it's all coming along. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I really love spending this time with you. It really means a lot. So thank you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.